It was back in 2020, when I was 15 years old and there was a constant pressure hovering over me. At this time I had discovered the space of self-improvement and it got me started on becoming more productive and less addictive. I tried all sorts of habits because I wanted to become stronger, more mindful, more attractive and more rich. However, I was missing one key aspect as to why my growth from that time has been slow. But what was it? I was doing the habits that people told me, and I had the routines of the successful people. Even though I was doing it quite better than most people in today's world, I didn't really change. And it was because I listened to them without question. I mistakenly followed the advice from people online without filtering it through my own lens of how I want to improve. Look, if someone tells you that reading books is a good habit to get into, they're probably right. But you shouldn't stop there and just follow the advice blindly. You might have done so, but how much of those books have you really learned from? Maybe you prefer listening to summaries whilst writing in your journal. I actually do as of lately. You can create your own habits according to your life goals and your current situation you're in. You do not need to copy those around you because they're not like you. Doing so takes the fun out of life and gives the power to other people and not yourself. I've been working out in a regular fashion for about 1 year now. I like it, it's fun, and it's a good way to unwind. However, some weeks I'll do outside workouts, some weeks I do inside workouts, and this is how you learn to become the source that you seek. You can come up with the solutions yourself. You do not always need an authority figure. Start looking inward. When I was starting with conscious self-development, because you've been on this journey for your entire life, just unconsciously, I always felt a sense of stress whenever I wasn't doing the right thing. I'd go on walks and all I could think about was the improvements I haven't made yet. No one told me that long walks where I think actually does get me closer to my goals. And so I felt like I was doing something useless. It is once I've forged my own path, these past few months, that I've been growing by myself. I now walk for about 1 hour a day, finally feeling calm about it. This is a stage you get in once you realize that the answer must be found within yourself. And do not get me wrong, I have some people that I take a lot of advice from. I literally have a coach and I follow a few people on social media so I can consume their ideas. But look at what you've been doing as a result of someone's advice without looking at it with your own perspective. What does your daily learning look like? How do you enjoy your workouts? What food makes you feel and perform the best? You have all the answers inside of your mind already. You just need to declutter the mess that external advice has made it into. Going back to when I was a bit younger, I didn't have a clue what was right for me, and so at that stage it was necessary for me to consume the advice of others who were further than me in life. And I am blessed that I came into the path of people trying to improve themselves rather than cry about their life circumstances all the time, which is where most people are headed nowadays. Except you. You're exactly on the same path as mine. And the sooner you realize that you can become your own guide in life, you gain much power. It is all about how you interpret the advice from those around you. Do not become a cynic. Don't just say that all the advice you hear just doesn't work for you. I know many people who say that and they go ahead and try their own way, and 3 days later they're back where they started. Only try it in your own way if you know you have the mental framework that allows you to do so effectively. Do you think like a stoic, with courage and discipline? Or do you often lie to yourself to make the situation run easier in the short term? This part of my mind occupied me for so long when I was younger. I knew I shouldn't go on Instagram, but a part of my mind always convinced me somehow. And afterwards, I felt empty. To start becoming your own leader, you first need to beat this part of your mind. There's no shortcut, no way around. If you decide to find your own solutions, but your mind is literally working against you, you'll make negative progress. I can help you cultivate this mindset starting today. If you're interested in taking this further, I have an email list. If you want to, you can subscribe and I'll guide you, give you advice, and provide you as much value as I can. Thanks for watching, brother.